Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel for my podcast episode. I think this is episode 6. Episode 6. And today I have my wife. Today I have my wife, Mele. So this is Mele's first time on a podcast. And I think like this is, out of all the years that I've been filming for, this is the first time we've done like a sit down thing like this, eh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I think this might be a good time to share briefly on we'll touch briefly on how we met. But I'll let Mele explain that. You wanna talk about that?
Story.
Yeah, and I can fix it up if it's not right.
How we met?
Yeah,
how
just
we met,
give it like a little backstory.
Yeah,
how.
2000 and I think it was 2008. It was 2008, going towards the end of the year.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was like November or October, maybe November. I can't really remember the month. But my friend had asked me to come to church with her. This was one Sunday, and I went to church and just went to sacrament meeting, and then we went to classes, and it was YSA, so I was 18 at the time. 18. And went to class, and during class these two boys walked in late. One was wearing pink and grey. And
was I wearing pink and grey?
I remember you wore like a grey pants and you wore your pink shirt. Yeah, because you love bright colours, so you stood out. And I just went like this to my friend. I was like, oh, who's that?
And who's your friend?
Luana. My friend Luana. Oh my goodness, if you watch this. Anyways, after class, we walked past there's drinking fountain and the entrance in front, just beside the kitchen. The chapel I'm talking about is the Camera, the Barber Chapel. So at that time it was Camera Ward, hey.
Yeah, so we're LDS.
Yeah. Yes. So that chapel in Barbard, that's the chapel I'm talking about. Anyways, we walked in that hallway and I saw Mark talking to another girl, and he was and then I was like, oh, he's talking to another girl. So we walked outside and I was talking to my other cousin, Lessa, and then Mark came out of nowhere. He's like, oh, who's this? To my cousin. And I was like, oh, I swear you're just next to the fountain talking to another girl. But anyways, introduced ourselves, and then he asked me if I was going to a YSA. What was it? YSA?
Like it was I think it was it feels like a cottage evening or like a family evening.
Yeah,
like
he
that
asked, and then I didn't know about it, and I turned to my friend. I was like, "Are we going?"
You didn't know about it? I thought they said it in class. No?
Maybe I missed the announcement. Maybe I missed it. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But he asked, and I said, "Yeah." And we got in the car. I remember, I was like asking my friend. I was like, "Are we gonna go?" Got home, and I was like, so we going? Didn't end up going. That's how I met Mark.
So shout out to my cousin Mele Paongo. That's the one that I went to. That's the one I came with to church way back there. So Mele just finished his mission, his church mission, not that long, and he came and stayed over at Goodna for that weekend. And it was him. He was the one that wanted to go to church on Sunday.
Did he come that Sunday?
Yeah, it was me and him. Yeah. I won't forget that one. But shout out to you, Mele, if it wasn't for you on that Sunday. But that was that. That's pretty much how we met, and then everything from there was history. Eh?
But so I was right. So you were following, you were trying to chase.
Yeah, but I was talking to the girl Mele was talking about was my friend. I was just talking about. Yeah, I saw Mele walk past, and then it's just how you do it. You just don't waste time, eh?
Yeah, you didn't waste.
Just go straight to it. But fast track to now. We've been married since 2010.
Yeah, the 14 years.
So 14 years until now. We have 4 beautiful children, 2 boys and 2 girls. Our oldest, Maverick. Yeah.
13, yeah.
Maverick's 13, and then our second boy, Micah, and then our daughter, Manaya, and then Miami, the baby. She's the baby of them all. So a little backstory of why our kids all have M's. So obviously me, Mark, and then Mele were M's. When our firstborn was born, Maverick, Mele, she named him.
Yeah.
Yeah, she named him because he was born on Anzac Day. And so you named him.
Maverick.
And then I think it was from there. Hey? That's when
we wanted to have
to do M's.
Yeah, but just the first names.
Yeah.
Because the second names was
it's like all different. Their middle names, but
middle names. Yeah.
So that's the M run along in our family, all the way till now. So yeah, we've been married for 14 years now, and a lot's happened between that time until now.
Yeah.
But
a lot of ups and downs.
A lot of ups and downs.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're just going to be honest about that. A lot of ups and downs.
Probably more downs than that.
You reckon? Yeah, probably, eh?
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
But we're here. We're here. Yeah. Like, we went through it just like any, I guess, other couple out there that faces things like that, the hard times as well. You get through it, and we got through ours, but we still go through a little bit here and there. But I think we're a little bit more prepared, would you say, for it? This is usually the beginning. It's the hard time, eh? In the first few years of the marriage.
Yeah, it's like, we still need like little reminders.
Yeah.
Things, but we're definitely not perfect.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Yeah, that's all right. We're still here. It means we still love each other.
Yeah.
Until maybe after the podcast.
But a good side note to this is, and I can say this honestly, is that Mele knows me really, really well. She knows like everything about me, everything that upsets me, everything that makes me happy. She knows when maybe I'm not feeling right, or when I'm holding things back, or when things are bothering me. She can really like she can pick up on those things, and then you try and figure it out, or sometimes you talk to me and that. Eh?
Yeah, but can you read me? Or like
sometimes. Sometimes I can read you.
14 years and still things that
sometimes.
I do. I know you, but sometimes I'm like, man, I'm married for 14 years, but this guy still doesn't know. Just the little things, the girls would get it, but I think guys is different. I have to learn. I think I've come to accept that there's just things that you will never.
You can't change.
Yeah,
like it's just that's just how I am. Yeah.
For example, like every and it's not just me. It's like some of my friends, some of the girls. Like we talk about Valentine's and like if you know me, like I'm like a person. Like I like to give, like I always have something to Mako. I'll prepare like a nice meal, his favorite food or something like that, just because I'm a stay-at-home mom and wife, and I appreciate my husband. So one of the ways to show him that I love him is just like little things like cooking for him, and mainly on the special events like his birthday or like our anniversary, or I go out of my way to make him feel special, like even if it's making him his favorite food and stuff. But I don't know, like today we'll find out what Mark really thinks, because what goes in his mind, because every time I go to bed I'm like, man, this guy didn't prepare anything for me, like what.
But lucky we are not here to talk about that today.
I think it should be.
We'll save that one for another episode. But you're right. There is like one thing I'll share before we shift the topic is, so I've known for a long time that Mele loves flowers, like to this day she really loves flowers. But
He can't afford flowers.
I never give it. I never give. I think I only gave you flowers like once.
Yeah, but it's like
it was years ago.
I think it was flyers when we were staying out in Eagleby.
Yeah.
We came home with chocolate and flowers, and it was like once, like that Valentine, and I was like, wow, he actually did it.
Remembered
then after that, no more.
And then back to the normal.
Yeah, back to square one. Till this day. What was Valentine's this year? I remember, but you know, I was like, you know what, he's not gonna dare me. I don't. So now I don't give him anything. I just food is enough.
But I know some of the things that you like, and I know that flowers. You've always told me that those are the things you will appreciate if I come and give it to you.
Yeah.
But I think I told you a while ago that it's I don't know. I think it's just not me to get those things.
But if it's for your wife and it makes her happy, then you should do it. It's like me, you know, letting you buy cameras because that's what makes you happy.
Wow. Okay.
It's like it's just like little things like that. It doesn't even have. You don't have to buy them. You can just stop side of the road and pick flowers. So you know.
Pick it from a random house.
Nah.
But yeah. We're gonna save that topic for another time because that is I think
I don't
like
know,
a good
darling,
topic.
you might get a lot of subscribers
from this from bringing up this topic. Okay, so we're just gonna cut that part there, and we're gonna jump on to. We'll talk about your fitness journey because that's the thing why we wanted to talk about today. Yeah. So, for you. When did your fitness journey start?
Oh man, mine started for on record, like I started fitness started for me after I had I'm pretty sure it was Micah. After I had Micah and we were living out in Eagleby. Yeah. And I signed up to a lifestyle. Yeah. Canubia. Yeah. I've like exercised like, you know, now and then after Maverick, but it was like when I really, really loved and enjoying going to classes and going to the gym was back in Eagleby.
Was that time, eh?
Yeah, lifestyle Canubia,
And then when you fall pregnant again, and then do you feel like you start again?
Yeah.
When that happens?
Well, let's go back to Maverick. After Maverick, I knew I gained a lot of weight, and I remember you having a setter in our garage. Oh yeah, know, back in Durack. Yeah, in Durack, yeah. And I remember working out there, and I liked it, but then I fell pregnant again, and it was like when I fall pregnant, like I lose a lot of weight during the first trimester, going to the second, and then after birth, like I gain it back like fast. Yeah. With Micah, it was a long, like just anyone's fitness journey. It takes, you know, a long time, but I felt like I was in a good place, like starting with after Micah. Like, it was hard, but I think that is the hardest part is starting. Yeah, starting again. Starting again, or in general for any. Just starting.
Because you went through that for a little while. Yeah. But back then when you were doing your exercises or when you were going to the gym, what was the purpose for it? Was it for you to get back into shape, or did it help you with other things as well when you were
back
exercising?
then was to get back into into shape. Like for me it was I wanted to feel good in my own body. Like I wanted to look, because I just wanted to fit back into old clothes, and I was not enjoying going shopping and not finding, like, you know, I see like clothes that I want to wear but I couldn't fit it, and just looking in the mirror, and I didn't like who I was seeing, like physically.
Oh yeah.
Like I just thought about how I looked before having kids, and I know that after having kids your body's not the same, but
I'm just trying to remember.
Because you always tell me I look good.
Yeah, I was
I'm like, man,
I was going to say that. I think I
I'm
remember you saying
big.
that to me sometimes. Eh?
Yeah, I
You used to
ask you. I'm
tell
like,
me
man,
that-
darling, are you sure I'm
Yeah, and it was. I always told you that, and then you would say to me,
Yeah.
"You do you remember what you would say to me when I say things
Do you,
like that to
yeah,
you?"
I was like, what? I think I asked you, do you love me or something? Or what?
Yeah,
Or
there was
like,
a few things. There was like, oh, I like you didn't feel good
because
about
I think
yourself,
I got insecure.
and then
Like I
you
was
said,
just
you
like,
know, oh, do you love me? And I always
yeah,
said yeah,
yeah.
and then you would say to me,
Even if I'm big,
yeah,
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 yeah.
but you always say to me, oh, you're just saying that because you're my husband.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh.
And I was like,
yeah,
yeah,
because I wasn't sure. Because
yeah,
you just feel, yeah, different when I was big. Like I don't know. I think I had a lot of insecurities. Like
yeah.
yeah.
What made you feel those insecurities? Was it because you looked in the mirror, or was it like
Yeah.
social media, or
Nah, not social media. Not for me. Yeah, I don't think it was social media for me. It was just me.
just you?
Just me looking and like knowing, but me looking back like at photos, like old photos of myself. Like yeah, there wasn't really a person where I looked at and I'm like, man, I want to be like, I want to look like at that time. Anyways, when I started my journey, it was just me. Like I really wanted to wear. There was like clothes that I really wanted to wear, but I just couldn't because it, didn't fit. So that was why I went.
Oh,
I
yeah.
started like going so I can, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, actually, there was like on, I think it was Facebook. We were on Facebook a lot of time, and there was a called the Healthy Mummy smoothie or something like that.
oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
That was
And
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
You loved that.
Yeah, because actually, yeah, that was one of the I don't know.
It was a
Is it
supplement.
yeah,
it was a supplement.
yeah, but they also had like a IG and Facebook, and they were all mums, and
Yeah.
they had bodies just like mine, and I saw like their work, and you know the after
Yeah.
what do you call it, like just their journey, and like I
Like their
saw that they actually
transformation?
yeah that's what it is,
Yeah.
yeah their bodies, and I was like, and then the supplement also helped, and it
Yeah.
was breastfeeding friendly too, so I was taking it while I was breastfeeding Micah,
Yeah, that's
because
right.
that
I
was the
remember
one
now.
I got into, and that really helped me shred.
Yeah.
Like I lost heaps of weight, cause not only because of that, but because I was putting in the work also. But that was like, I remember now, that was part of the reason that like pushed me too, because seeing like those ladies, it
Yeah,
actually
and you
inspired
felt
me.
relatable
It was
because it
relatable
was
because
you
I was a
and
mom.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was
Yeah,
good.
I remember that. Yeah, and you had that product, those products, and it tastes good, eh?
Yeah,
You
it was
loved
like
it.
two for $90. It was pretty. Yeah, I loved it. Like it was.
Are they still around?
Yeah, they're still around. Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
still they're one I followed from when they started. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that was maybe 2013, 2014, something, eh? 2013,
Well,
2014.
Michael was born 2014,
Oh,
and
so
I only started
2015,
taking it.
16 then.
Yeah, I only
15,
started
16.
when my journey started. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and this was all back in Eagleby. That's when I first started that.
Yeah, yeah. So that was you training back at that time,
Yeah.
and then, you not long. Then we fell pregnant with Naya.
Yeah.
But that time, where were we?
2016. So after pregnant, we were still out in Eagleby. Then we moved
Oh
to
yeah,
to Dara.
Dara. Yeah,
So we moved in February, I believe, and then in May I had Manaya.
yeah,
Yeah, 2016.
yeah. And even that time, you were still training after Menai because you went to Genesis. Did you go to that? Is it?
It was
That was a Genesis.
yeah, the Genesis. It was called Genesis Gym.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after Manaya, I went to Genesis, but during pregnancy with Manaya, I wasn't really like training.
Oh,
I don't. Because I had a few miscarriages, so I was trying to be careful. Remember?
Oh yeah.
So I wasn't
yeah.
really putting much. I didn't really train
that's
much.
true. I remember.
Yeah, I was like being careful.
Mm.
But I don't think I remember training with Manaya. Maybe I went for walks, but I didn't. It wasn't until after I gave birth to Manaya, then I went to Genesis. Yeah.
And was your motivation the same from when you started to go to Genesis? The same like how it was for us
because
in
I
Igby?
felt like with Manaya, yeah. I like, because I wasn't really sick with Manaya. I was just nauseous, but I never spewed with her, so I ate anything. So I
Yeah.
felt like I was big, like.
Yeah.
So I wanted to go to the gym straight away to like yeah,
From there.
yeah, to lose weight again and go back to
Yeah.
my
Ah.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Genesis, yeah, that's
And
the
you
gym
liked
in
that place
Jindalee,
too.
and yeah, because they had the same classes as Konubia Lifestyle, but it was different because they had Les Mills class.
Les Mills class.
Yeah, Les Mills class.
Yeah.
So they'll have like body combat and like boxing, and then they'll have step. The step class is not hip hop step that they do now, but you know.
Because that time you loved classes, eh?
Yeah, yeah.
You loved it from Konubia.
Yeah, from Konubia.
You started loving like doing those classes there. Then when we came there, you still kept doing classes.
Yeah, yeah. So when I sign up to gyms, that's the first thing I look for is like if they do classes, because
Yeah.
I find I was comfortable doing classes. Like I didn't like going to do my own thing.
It was a bit. What was the reason why you liked the classes?
Just it was easy like to follow,
Yeah.
and the instructors would like.
It's better that way, eh? 'Cause
Yeah,
you're not
yeah, but
thinking.
I'm just in. Yeah, I'm not thinking, but I get in there. I just listen and do the workout and then go. You know.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah. But and plus back then, I didn't really follow any programs, so
Yeah.
that was good to just get in and get your workout done and feel like you were, because the push in the classes was good too.
Yeah.
Genesis was probably one of my favorite gyms
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
for classes. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Konubia
okay.
was like a really good start, but Genesis was probably my favorite. Like if we were to move back to Dara, and like I'll probably go back to that gym, like just for the classes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So then that was that time there, and then after that we moved. That's when we moved here around here to
we
Mame.
moved, yeah. So we moved to your mum's.
And then from there, we came to here, to where we are now. But we,
Yeah.
from my mom. But we had then we had Miami here. Yeah.
Yeah, but at your mum's. So when I was when we were staying in Dara, just before we moved to your mum, I went to do a zoo, and it was with Victorious.
Oh, the training.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just talking about like different.
Victorious.
Yeah,
They were a
Victorious.
boot camp.
Yeah, but they did zoo, like it was just different type of movements, which it was like it was crazy. Like it looked easy, but very hard.
And where
All
did they,
body weight movements too.
Where were those classes held at?
At the Robel, the Springfield Lakes.
Oh,
Yeah, the Robel, like the main field.
The stage, eh?
Yeah,
with
where the stage,
that side, yeah.
yeah. I remember because I think I joined their challenge and it was 6 weeks. And that was just before we moved. So I was still at it when we moved to your mum's. So we just started. I think it was that week we were shifting to your mum's house.
Oh, yeah.
I still remember because when we were moving, we had Subway that night. Well, we couldn't film, but Subway because I was in the challenge.
Oh, yeah. So when you were doing that zoo, then we moved to mum, and you were still doing it, eh?
Yeah. I was still doing it because I remember going to the after challenge party and we were at your mum's.
Yeah, the guy that ran that
Victor?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He was good.
Yeah,
And there was good people.
Yeah.
There was a nice community there.
Yeah, it was really good community. Yeah, that's where I met some of the people that I still know now. Yeah, one of them was Jordan's wife.
Yeah. She's really nice.
Yeah,
she's really nice.
Yeah.
That one was a mixed. Was it men and ladies, or was it just ladies?
Anyone.
Oh yeah.
It was anyone. Yeah.
And they did challenges and all of that stuff.
They did challenge, but I think I liked this because it was outdoor, but then there was also movements where it was just they looked easy, but they were very challenging at the same time.
Yeah.
But he was just starting out too, so it was good. Like boot camp was one of them, and he brought out his like ropes and kettlebells. It was like whatever he had.
But he done really well as well. Did. Like he got his name around.
Yeah, I don't know.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not sure about now, but yeah, he was good back then.
And then from there, that's when we moved to mum, and then you went F45.
Yeah, F45.
Yeah.
When was that?
At Springfield, eh?
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of, did I join there straight away? Yeah, it was after.
I don't know. I can't remember.
It was actually it was after Victorious. I think or like maybe during Victorious I went to F45. I know they had a 2-week trial.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then I went there and I liked it. Like I really enjoyed it. Lucky was probably Lucky was very welcoming. Like if you know Lucky, like he's just loud and very friendly and welcoming. So he made me like wanna join F45.
Yeah, he was good. When I met him as well, he was really, really nice. Very man, like very motivated, eh?
Yeah.
A lot of energy.
Yeah, he was always high, man. Like he had like a really good, like he was the hype. Like
he had a good spirit about him. It's like he was made for that type of thing.
Yeah. I think Lucky's a really good trainer. Yeah, he's a very good trainer.
Yeah. So your fitness journey from the beginning has always been like a group thing. Hey, you love like the group type of scenery, like where it's with other people.
Yeah.
And then it's just followed you along like that all the way up to F45.
Yeah,
F45, when you got there, is that when you started your Instagram? When did you start your Instagram stuff on fitness?
Yes, Instagram started when I went F45.
To F45.
Because I'm not sure, has Instagram... Oh, yeah, I think Instagram has been around for ages, but I just didn't have a fitness page.
Yeah.
Until F45. Because because I knew I was going to stay there for a while. Because when I started Kaniba, I wasn't there for long. And then the Genesis, I wasn't also... Like, we would stay there, but if we didn't move, And then, but if we didn't move, then I wouldn't discover F45.
Man, and I remember when you were doing F45, you went really small. You dropped weight like really fast, eh?
Yeah, I remember you saying that. Yeah, I was small.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was because I did like, man, if you know F45, man, it's like high intensity stuff.
It's always go.
Yeah, like you don't really get a rest. Like you'll work hard on one station, then we try and rest in the other station. But then if the trainer finds you, like, hey!
when Lucky comes around,
when he comes around and he's like, come on, and then like, but sometimes they add things like so if it's just burpees, they'll make us do like burpee sprint or something like that.
Yeah.
Just add like these little things to it and made it
challenging.
Yeah, but also fun.
Yeah.
I also but not only that, it was like when my friend joined too, it just made it even better for me.
Yeah, because you brought some of your friends there. You brought like
Leslie was the main one.
Yeah.
I can't remember Leslie. I think Leslie... Now I'm trying to think if Leslie joined before me.
But they both came, Leslie and Luana.
I know Luana came after us because we were like telling her to come to do the challenge, and she came and did a trial, and she trialed it, and then she liked it, and then she joined. But Leslie, I feel like Leslie was at F45 and then she told me to come. I can't remember.
Maybe.
But I know it's family too, like Fully was
Leslie
there.
will comment and tell us the truth, eh, Leslie?
But I remember Fully was there. Like she did the I think we went and did the trial same time. And then I really
You and Fully?
I really liked it. Yeah, so
the group training thing has always been your thing.
Yeah.
Always been your thing. And I was never keen on that stuff because I was just used to doing weights. And like I was trying because I was small. I was like that time when we were lifting weights, when I had a setup in the garage, like, man, way back then, I was, man, like, Mele was the same. Like, you were always telling me, like, you're happy with the way I am.
Yeah.
But I wasn't. Like, my frame was, like, so small. Like, I was skinny. And I ate a lot. Like, I ate heaps. But I just couldn't put on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't put on, and then... I don't know. Something just switched in my head, and then I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna try."
The raw eggs.
Yeah. When I drank that for protein, we'll share that another time. That's another story of a fitness journey. But so you've always loved like the group thing, and then I would say like F45 was probably one of your one that you were so like you really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes there'll be times when you went like twice a day.
Or three times.
Or 3 times.
Yeah, like
you went like a lot to train there.
F45 had like challenges, like
Yeah, that's right.
it was like 8-week challenges, and then you have like I think 1 to 2 weeks break, and then you go back. But yeah, I really enjoyed F45.
Yeah.
The workouts were I felt like what's the word? Like, you know, you go in and you just feel good after.
After.
Yeah, after.
Because after you always go outside and you just like
Yeah,
sit there and you talk.
I sit and talk. At that time we had Manaya, so
Yeah.
I would always take Manaya with me because you'll be at work and then the boys will be at school.
Yeah.
Or even
Sometimes the boys.
No, actually,
go there.
Micah wasn't in school too, so only Maverick was at school.
Yeah.
And I would go. We'd drop him off to school, and then we'll go to F45. They had like a 9:30 class.
Mm.
Yeah, and then we'll just hang out with my friend Leslie, and some other girls will just chat outside.
Yeah.
Sometimes we'll watch other people in the afternoon class. Yeah, we'll stay back and watch the next class die.
Yeah. And that was good because you made a lot of friends like
Yeah.
that. So when you hang out after, it was always like nice to talk with them because you don't really get to know much about them, and then after class you get to know a little bit about them. You made a lot of good friends. That's where I got like when I started the filming thing, because that's how this started for me.
Yeah.
When I was going to,
Yes.
when you were going to F45.
F45,
yeah, I wasn't at that time, but then I slowly came along.
Yeah.
But that's how this this film thing like started for me.
Yeah. But you only came and worked at F45 after you had shot the video.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah. Because I
Yeah.
came there. Because remember, you asked me like if I can come and film you.
Film me, yeah.
And then I said to you to go and see if I can come and film just you.
Yeah.
Like maybe like an hour before class. And then you remember you came back and you said to me that the coach or whoever it was said, yeah, that's all good.
Yeah.
And then it was like the day before, and then you said to me, oh, the coach asked if I can just film everyone. Just film the whole thing.
Because but it was good because it's hard to try and film me because there'll be other people around me. Like, it's a group thing, so every station you had like 3 or 4 people in there.
Yeah, but I was nervous.
Yeah,
I was really, really nervous when you asked me to do that because I've never filmed randoms. I always just film like the kids. And us. Like, and I never done that. So I think I nearly didn't do it, but you kept telling me like, you know, just come and do it.
Yeah, I said you'll be okay because like it's a small, like not small, but like, you know, I was just saying like you'll be fine because I'll be there.
Yeah.
Like, you're just filming me and
I did just focus on you. I think on the first time I came there, I just stuck by you. But because there's like a lot of stations and a lot of moving around, I didn't, and I've never filmed in that type of thing. So I was a bit worried, like if I'm going to get in the way of something, you know, because it's, man, if you've done F45, it's quick, like they do it and then they have to like have a couple of seconds, they move to the next one.
Yeah, it's like
and then they go
30
again.
to 40 second work in one station and then you move into the next station, but you need like 10 seconds rest or I think it's 10 seconds.
But yeah, that's how I came, and then I did that, and then they liked it.
They really liked the video.
I remember when you posted it, I gave it to you and you posted it.
They really liked it, and that's when they kept asking you to come in too, to do other like for the challenge. Remember you did the challenge party?
I did heaps after that.
Yeah, you did, but and some promotions you did too?
Yeah.
It was good though, but it was like just from your phone, your Sony phone, and it was really good.
And I edited out of that phone. Yeah. So yeah, shout out to F45 Springfield. They're not there anymore, but there was some good memories for us over there.
But still friends with a lot of people from there, like the OGs,
and
even like
and you
the
see
coaches.
heaps of them still.
Yeah. I
around.
see some at the gym I go to now, World's Springfield.
Yeah,
so,
a lot of them are there. So yeah, that was really, really good. Like we have a lot of good memories there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a lot of good memories with the people there, the coaches, the owner.
Yeah, I never had any problem with anyone there. It was like,
it was
I
so
guess,
good for us.
if you get in and do your own thing, you'll be fine. But yeah, I enjoyed F45.
Yeah, and then from there, that's when.
Yes, that's when I started my IG page.
Yeah, that's right. So
and I would upload videos of me like training, and man, my recording, man, I watch back and I'm like, what is that? Like, I'll just leave the phone anywhere and just. I think now like now a lot of us like know our angles and stuff, now, but back then it was like just put it anywhere and just whatever you get is whatever I upload, and
and because it's fast too.
Yeah, you have no time to try and. But I wasn't even thinking about angles too back then. I just place it down and just record.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where that's where I started the fitness page and started uploading videos of myself.
Yeah. And then you did that, and then you went to what was the other one?
I went to Fit Stop.
Yeah, Fit Stop, and you still kept your Instagram kept. Your Instagram page kept going on from then on wherever you went, whatever you did.
Yeah, so whatever I did, I'll just share it, like if I changed gyms and stuff,
Yeah.
But yeah, first up I went while I was still at F45. I went to trial it. Because I went to trial the the Indrapilli one, because it was the same owner from F45 and the trainer. And because I already knew them and I liked the way that they train us, so I just went to Fist.
And then you made more friends there.
Yes, and some of the people I met there, I am still really good friends with them.
Lucas and your sisters.
Yes, Lizzie and also Lotte.
Yeah, beautiful people, those guys.
Paplu, so that's where it just goes to show that you can go to any gyms and make friends with anybody, and they could become like long, lasting friends.
But that's the benefit of going to group training, eh?
Yeah.
Is that's what comes with it, is you meet like heaps of people.
First up was different, because F45 was like a lot of like, it wasn't really focused on weight, heavy weight. So when I went to First Up, it was like really nice to like slow down and do like those 3-second squats and stuff like that. What do you call them? Like eccentric or something like that. Yeah.
So you started to learn like proper movements, proper techniques there.
I mean, Aaron and Lucky, when they have time at F45, but because F45 is like really fast,
it's quick, quick, and that's like their style, really, I think.
Yeah, you don't really get to practice good form and technique, but First Up, I felt like I already had enough at F45, so going to First Up was a nice change. Yeah.
And I think that's the same for a lot of other people that do F45 and then they want to go try another studio. And then they like that because it's not what they normally do.
And it's especially if you want to progress.
And grow.
And grow, like, in different areas, like, I feel like, what's that word, that
plateau.
Sometimes that's what I felt like. If I felt like I was like, oh no, I really wanted to build muscles, but you couldn't do it over there. And
it was good. You went from there to Fit Stop, and then I think there were still times you visited every now and then back to F45. A little bit.
So I stopped going to F45 and I went to Fit Stop and became a member there. But then I wasn't there for long because that's when COVID hit. When COVID hit, that's when you did everyone done it at home. At home, And that's, do you remember? What? Do you remember what happened in COVID? We had a page, Bob.
Oh,
we created a fitness page. I don't know where that fitness page is.
I don't know either. I think it's gone. But I remember because we did the training in the garage. But all the studios, they were doing it like, how did they do it? They Zoom? How
Zoom,
were they doing their training?
Zoom call. And they would like write up a workout and they would just do it together. I remember I did one from First Up, but then I stopped doing it, I think, or they stopped. It just wasn't, because they couldn't go into the gym anyways anymore.
So that was that time. And then But your training was good here at home. You still like you still did it every day.
Yeah. And I did it. I try and get up and do it every morning before school because the kids I had to homeschool them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So your
like in the
schedule-
beginning when it first happened, like the kids were still going to school, but then it got to a time where the kids couldn't go to school.
Yeah.
But I was still training at home.
Yeah.
And what did we train? Oh, it was Ronnie. Ronnie, she gave us some of her equipment.
Oh, Ronnie, yes.
Yeah, thanks, Ronnie.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Yeah. Gave us like
I
a
remember that.
barbell, and there was like these weights.
She
You went
gave
and
us a
picked it up.
couple of things. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the nice thing about like all these friends you made like over all these different studios.
Yeah, she was really nice to give us some of her weights and because it was hard to get some stuff off Kmart.
Yeah.
And like I mean everyone was going to Kmart
Everyone
to get
was
a lot
taking
of
it.
stuff, but every time we went it was like not available. They were all sold out.
And people like selling their weights on marketplace, man, they were making the most of it. Like they were selling it
people would
expensive.
buy it.
Like they were selling it high.
Yeah.
Because they knew. They knew, so.
Yeah, and then we did build a home gym here, just like
a little
just a little
simple
thing. Yeah, we used a lot of
You used the chairs
bands. Yeah, I used
to make the bench.
Yeah, yes, yeah. It was good. But to me, just we're still moving and felt like I was still doing getting a good workout, I guess. But even those I uploaded on Instagram. Yeah, the home workouts during COVID.
So with that, like, what was it that kept you going? Like, you know, because there's a lot of other moms out there that have kids as well.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, especially in that COVID time, what was your thing that you were doing to make it work so that you made sure you did your workout or you got a workout in every day among everything else you do as a mother?
For me, it was like if I didn't do a workout, I felt like my day wasn't right. Like it wouldn't go to the way I wanted it, or I just sorry, what was the question again? Like why? How did I push through?
Yeah, like how did you plan things around and made sure that you always got your workout in as a mum? Because, you know, with some mums it's hard for them to get a workout in, and most of them, I would say, they won't do it. Like they will prioritize other things, but you always fit it in somehow. How were you able to do that?
I just make sure like I had that time, because I felt like that was the only time I get to myself. Like, get for like that was my me time, you know, going to the gym. So I made sure I actually made that time. Sometimes it'll be hard, like if you have sick kids or like if you're tired yourself, like you're not really motivated to go, but I'm not like that. Like I feel like it's really important for me and I enjoy it, so I just go. I just make it work.
I think that's the key there, is you make it work. You just prioritize your time and manage it so that you can fit it in somewhere. Because I think for you, sometimes your workout wasn't always on the same time every day. Sometimes it'll be in the morning, and then maybe something happens in the morning and then you can't. But you'll do it another time. In the day.
As long as I get one in during the day, like before the day ends, I'm okay.
See, so and that's good. It's good for, like, you know, for other mums to hear that from you, because I think some of them, they struggle with that, or they over time just lose motivation.
But not even get to the. You don't have to get to the gym to do a workout. You can just do a quick home one. Like it wasn't just during COVID, but even during the time I was pregnant, like, you know, I couldn't go to the gym all the time, but I just did, like, there's videos of me where I did home workouts, and I was like heavily pregnant with Miami. I just did, like, you know, a few lunges up and down the hallway. I used or like I turn on YouTube and I just follow.
I was going to say that. I remember you doing YouTube, and you look on YouTube and follow what they do.
I just, you know, follow some workouts on there, and just easy ones, like just to get the body moving. But yeah, you don't have to leave the house to do a workout. Even if you're tired or sick, baby, and you feel like you're busy, yeah, a 10-minute workout is better than no workout.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
But then also, if you enjoy it, you'll make time for it. That's why, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like something I really love and enjoy, so I always make time for it.
Yeah, and because you've trained for so long,
Yeah.
it's become like it's become a part of your daily routine now.
This is this is life for me. Well, that's part of
Yeah.
my routine, my daily routine. Yeah, that's right.
Those things there from F45, Fit Stop. Was there any other studios you end up going to besides those two? Like
No,
studios?
I don't think so.
So you went from there to CrossFit then? Is that when you you came from there to CrossFit?
I went back to F45 after I had Miami.
Yeah.
If you remember, I went there and joined the the challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I knew F45, like I did really well at F45 and I lost heaps of weight. So my mind at that time, my goal was just to go join the challenge and then try and lose as much weight as I could. Because after having Miami, I was big again. And I did the challenge there, and then it was my friend Carly. Carly messaged me. I can't really remember the exact time or like day or month or something, but I remember it was during that time after I had Miami. She messaged me. I think I saw her story and I asked her how it was or how does she like it, and she says she really enjoys it, and then she just encouraged me to come and trial it.
What was the name of that CrossFit place?
CrossFit Heart. So she was at CrossFit Hearts. That's just down the road from us. I remember F45 challenge finished around November going into December, and that's when I went and tried CrossFit Hearts. So, and when I went to CrossFit Hearts, it was hard, but I really liked it. Just like Fit Stop, it was different. So I was like, man, this is nice, this is different. So it's something that I wanted to do.
I think I remember you coming back and telling me how hard it was over there, but I didn't know. I think I didn't really pay too much attention to what you were sharing because I wasn't interested in CrossFit at that time. But so you went there and you were there for a little while. How long?
I remember signing up in December. Like I just signed up in December, and then January. What year was that? 2000. Sorry, Miami was born 2021, and then 2022, like January, February. I was only there for like maybe I would say 2.5 months because I left.
You left, and what did you go to?
I left because I went and I tried Jack's weightlifting.
Oh yes, that's how. And who took you to Jack's?
Oh man, so at CrossFit Hearts, there was a trainer. Her name is Mel, and she was the one who asked me. She's like, "Oh, would you be interested in coming with me to do weightlifting at Jack's?" And I was like, "Who's Jack's?" And she was supposed to take me. She was supposed to take me that anyways one of the days of that week, but she couldn't. Something came up, and so Halen was going, and she took me there. Yeah. So I remember the afternoon she took me to Jack's, and I really enjoyed it because it was weights, but it was movements where I was stuck. It was new to me. It was new to me,
and it was a part of CrossFit. Those movements were a part of CrossFit.
Snatch, clean and jerks. It was part of CrossFit, but it was very awkward, to learn. At CrossFit. It's because it was new movements to me. Sorry, it's not awkward, but it's awkward for me and for anybody that was new into the sport. So I went there, with Halen.
And also because in CrossFit, it's more than weightlifting. They do so much other movements, so there's not much time would you say, to learn it? Like to just learn the weightlifting side?
Yeah, yeah. There's just too many movements in CrossFit. I
'Cause
feel
you're
like if you
new.
want to, yeah, because you're new. But at that time too, like I was like, I had to choose which one because
Yeah.
money is involved, and I wanted
was-
to focus on
Yeah.
one thing. And weightlift, I feel like body weight movement was fine for me. Dumbbell movements, CrossFit, because they do
Yeah.
all of that, and it was fine. It was just barbell for me. It was new, like
Yeah.
new movements.
But they did like wall walks.
Yeah, they
Like,
did
that
wall
was
walks.
different,
But
eh?
but
Were you
no,
alright?
I
Oh, yeah.
looked at my Instagram before when they were doing wall walks at CrossFit. I was like, man, Fist Up, they do wall walks too.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, when you were there?
Yeah, and
Oh,
I
okay.
remember I couldn't even do a wall walk at Fist Up. But I remember I have a video in my in my
Oh.
Instagram. I loaded it. I was trying to do a wall walk outside on the thing.
Over here?
Yeah, outside on the against the brick wall.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I did like a wall walk, and I was like, so I did like try and do a wall walk back
Oh,
then.
okay.
But going to CrossFit, I forgot, and then I went
Yeah.
to CrossFit and they were doing all of that. But it's hard to do those movements.
Yeah.
And then they did a lot of bar work, like rig movements. So, yeah, gymnastic stuff.
Gymnastics, that's the one.
Yeah.
Okay. So from there, you went to Jack's, and man, like you learned so much. You got really good. In my opinion, you got really good at weightlifting.
Yeah.
So you left CrossFit Kaa and you just stayed at weightlifting for a while.
Yeah, because World's Gym was opening too, the one here in
yeah.
Springfield, and
Yeah,
so
that's right.
that's what I was saying. Like
Yeah.
I couldn't have 3 membership. That's what I was trying to say. Like when they were opening up, I had to choose, and I was like, if I get a program from Jack's, I can still do it at the World's Gym.
Yeah.
And then, but then not just that. I heard that they were doing Metcon classes, so I just thought, there's my CrossFit.
CrossFit, yeah.
Yeah, that's why. But I
Yeah.
had to choose one or the other, so I chose Jack's.
Yeah. Man, and Jax, he's a good coach, eh?
Yeah, I remember my first day going there, and like I couldn't even snatch, but I walked out with a 40 kg, PB there snatch, and it took me ages to get it, but yeah, it was good. Just going through little tips and technique to get
What was Jax like as a coach for you when you were there for those times?
Oh, Jackson. He's like he if you meet Jack, he's big, eh? Like he's huge, like he's a giant, but he's the most friendliest giant you will ever meet. Like he's nice. I enjoyed going there, get trained by Jax, and he wasn't just like a like if you did something, like he'll tell you straight, like how to fix something, or like sometimes I feel like he's got eyes behind his head, like sometimes I sneakily want to do like a lift, just so he's not watching, but then he's like, what's that what was that, or like move faster, or bring your feet like closer, or like out more. So I did learn a lot from Jax, and he was also he's a very patient person. Very patient.
And he's really nice, like what you said before. He's such a nice person, because I think from there, that's when I started to follow along with you. So I followed along with you to F45.
Yeah.
And then
told you from the day we met, you just follow me.
Yeah. And then,
the first day, just never leaves me alone. You always want to follow everything. Yeah.
I followed you to F45. And then I think I didn't follow. Oh yeah, we went
you
to Fit
came
Stop.
to Fit Stop.
Yeah, we went to Fit Stop.
Just tell them
and I
you
like.
follow me everywhere, darling.
Yeah, I like
Anyway.
Fit Stop. I didn't come to CrossFit Kaa. No, I never went there.
Yeah, because
but I came to Jack's. Yeah,
you came
I came
to
to Jack's because I remember you saying like
No, because you went and you tried to do some movements. Remember?
what? Because I went to Metcon. Yes,
You went to
yeah,
Metcon.
I was doing Metcon
yeah.
at that time. Yeah, that's right. So I was doing Metcon at World's Gym, and the bar, the weightlifting stuff was like really, getting to me. But I remember like you were telling me so much nice things about Jax. Like you always come back and say like, you know, he's really, really good. And so I went there, and he was just like what you said. He was such a nice person.
Yeah.
He's tall, like what you said, like tall and big, not fat. Like he's solid. Like he is solid, but you can like, if you don't know him well, like if you don't know him and you see him for the first time, you might feel like he's a bit scary.
Yeah, that's
like,
how I felt when I first saw him. I was like, man, this guy looks scary.
But
when he talks to you, he's like, oh yeah.
Once he talks to you, he's so nice. Like really, really nice. And he always like puts your interest first, especially because you're there in his class day. So it was gives you attention. But man, there's so many people. He's got so many members under him.
Yeah, and you get different programs, so the programs catered to you. So and
so his programs, man, they make you strong. Fast. Like I know for me, man, his programs, like they're hard. Would you say his program is like hard, like his percentages and that? But it's you understand later, hey, like when you start to lift like really big numbers, like
they can make you strong fast, but it depends if you follow the program too.
Because if you don't follow the program, he knows.
If you don't follow it, like your show.
Jax will pick it out, and then KFC.
He'll challenge you for KFC. And he always wins. Always wins like KFC.
So even then you started to film. You're still putting stuff on your Instagram. You're putting stuff like on there with any training that you're doing.
Any training from since F45. So anywhere I went, even home ones, I was whatever I could record at that time. I just shared it.
And then from Jax, we're still at Worlds, and then it's not long from there you went to Kauai.
Nah, remember
we went there.
We didn't go to.
We went to
Kauai. Yeah, we went to Engage because some friends invited us to come in, have a jam.
Yeah, and it was a free session on a Saturday.
Saturdays it was always free.
Man.
And we went there. And
you share that experience on how it was.
Yeah,
that Saturday.
we went, and because we've already done some Metcon classes, we didn't really know. Did we know it was a CrossFit or no?
I don't know. Maybe.
I wasn't too. I wasn't. Maybe I think we did because your cousin told you to come,
Phoebe. I asked Phoebe, and I was talking to Chris, my friend Chris as well. So I knew that they were.
I was okay CrossFit. On that for like I enjoyed that session, to be honest, because I was like. I was prepared like to do CrossFit movements, but I remember there was like burpee box jumps, box jump overs. There was cleans, like hand cleans. I think there was some running in it, so it wasn't too bad. Like the session was fun, and we seen some friends, so it was good.
But the coaches as well.
But yes, the way they like explain the movements, the workout, it was really like in detail, so it was really good. Like if you're new into that sport, you would understand everything. They broke it down so well.
Really.
So that day I was like, man, I'd love to join, to be a member.
Because you said to me you will go back.
I'd go back. And I think it was we told Ali, we sent him messages, saying thank you, because man, he took the class, and the way he explained everything was just it was good. I've never heard a coach or trainer explain the things or explain movements and workouts the way he did. Like break it down, because it's hard to understand a lot of movement. Well, especially for CrossFit. But I think that's what stood out the most for me. And
me too.
When we went to Engage.
And me too. Because I was still new. I still didn't know the proper movements myself. But man, the way he explained it, he explained like how to do the movement properly. But then he also said like if we do the movement wrong, like what can happen for us. He was so good. So we met Ali there, and Saya. Saya was there as well.
I don't think I met Saya that day. I think he came. Did he come in later? Oh no, he was the demo guy.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I can't remember if he was the, but I remember him because there was. You remember I had my tennis
Yes,
elbow,
you had your tennis
and
elbow.
there was a
Yeah.
movement I couldn't do, so he was the
I'm
one
pretty
that
sure
came
it
and
was
told me, "Oh, do front
drunk.
squats."
Yeah, thruster.
Yeah.
Maybe a thruster or a
No,
jerk.
I couldn't thruster because of the
Yeah,
tennis
but
elbow.
I'm saying maybe it was a thruster
the
that you
movement.
couldn't. Yeah, and he said
I
to you
think
to do
so.
front squats. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I remember Saya from then. But yeah, that was that was big for us because, yeah, when we go through like all those different things, like Mekon, the world's one, they were good as well.
Yeah.
But just that was enough to separate like
Yeah.
Ali from everyone else
Yeah.
that we've been through it because of how he can break down stuff.
Yeah.
We made it really, really good.
I thought he was a really good trainer, and yeah.
Yeah, he was so nice. So nice. But then, yeah, so from there, we came, and then not a couple of months later, that's when
you remember we heard that they were moving, like they were eventually going to move out to their own box.
Yeah, and
I was
create
like,
their own name.
Yeah, and then I was like, man.
That was the best.
Yeah, I was like, man, I wonder if they'll bring it like in the middle somewhere so we can travel.
Can we,
go there?
Yeah.
And yeah, we said, I said to you that I would join. It was me. I was like, man,
that's
I will
right.
join. I will join. And you weren't interested in joining because
it was far.
Yeah, it was far,
Yeah.
but then you were still. Oh, actually, we still had Metcon classes too.
Yeah.
It was the drive for you. You said
it was
you
far.
didn't. Yeah,
That was all it was because I loved everything else about them,
Yeah.
but it was just the distance. Because
that's
we
right.
live in Ipswich,
Yeah.
and they were in Logan, and they're still in Logan like today.
Yeah. Well,
so that's
when you
like
say Ipswich, it's not like Ipswich Central, but like
but we're in that
Springfield,
city. We're in the Ipswich city. We're part of that city. So it's like just that time going there and time coming back was quite a lot. But if besides that, the way that they train, the way the coaches are, and the people there, man, the people were so nice. Like I remember, I met heaps of people, like at Engaged. Yeah, like we met a lot of people, and we still know them now.
Yeah, I remember like just saying hi to a lot of them because when you meet a lot of people, it's hard for me. It's hard to remember all of them.
Yeah,
but,
me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
And then I went back there with my friend Vida to one of the Saturday classes. There was something on that you couldn't come.
Yeah.
You couldn't come, but me and her went. So that was my second session there.
Yeah.
And that was like, man, I really want to join their box once they move.
Yeah. And then so from there, you made like, you went there and then you, not long, they started up Koa. And then you went there first day.
Yeah.
You went there first. Yeah. And then they had that challenge.
Yeah, they had the challenge, and that's the challenge I joined. I did.
Oh, because you went there because of your comp.
Yeah.
You
I
and
also
Phoebe
went there
for
because
butterfly.
we were prepping for a comp. Yeah, me and Phoebe were prepping for a comp. I don't even know how that started.
Yeah, I remember. And then, because we were still at Worlds, but then you said to me, Phoebe said, Ali said you can come and train there.
Yeah.
For the comp. So then you started making that trip.
Yeah.
And you went there and you were training, and then they had that challenge not long after, and then you jumped in it.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, I was training, just going there to train for the comp. And I remember it was like afternoons when you get, I would go when you're home.
Yeah, man, because that comp was cool. That's when I was filming you, and then that's when we met some of the members.
Yeah.
Man, but they were cheering, like, it was their cheering. The way that they cheered for you and Phoebe.
It was Tisha and Yogi.
Their family. Yeah.
They're like, if you guys know them, they are the loudest supporters ever. They're good. And I didn't even know them at that time.
Yeah.
We hadn't met them.
Taylor was there.
Yeah, Taylor was there. I met Taylor briefly when we went to Engage, but I didn't know her.
Yeah.
Know her.
And Izzy was there. There was if there were other people that were there that we can't remember, we're sorry, but there was a few supporters there, but man, they were so nice. I remember them screaming out your name, every time you're doing stuff. And I was
crazy.
Yeah. I felt, at that time, like, man, these guys are really different.
Yeah, they were really nice.
Yeah, so nice.
They didn't even have to know you and to be that nice and support you.
we already felt like we were a part of them.
Yeah, but
You know?
I met some of them as when I was going to
Train.
Koa to train for the comp anyways.
Yeah, not
But
me.
I don't think I met I don't think I met Yogi at that time. So for him to cheer like that, I was like, he's like, go man, go man.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, he's just calling my name. But I think I remember it was the rowing
Yeah,
one. We're like,
yeah.
go man, hold on. I'm like, oh,
And
who's
he's
this?
done good. Like
Yeah.
from there,
Yeah.
from your first event that you did, because it was just me and Wills there, and then once they came, your second, third, all the events from there, you started acing it. Like you
Yeah.
were really
Yeah.
good. But yeah, Yogi and Tasha,
I don't know
both
about
of
acing
them.
it, darling. Man, that was.
You've done like you've done good because you were
Yeah,
coming
it was.
first.
Yeah, but it was our first comp too together.
Yeah.
So,
So they were a
butterfly.
good support, like
Yeah.
really good push. Yeah.
Wow, that comp was crazy. Because
Yeah.
remember we on that comp.
First podium. Well, you didn't
Yeah.
make it to the podium. You didn't get on there like in front of everybody, but you know you were supposed
Yeah, the
to.
organizers, the judges, they did a silly. They didn't do their job properly. But
But we know.
we had a good investigator.
Yeah.
Tay, shout out to
Tay.
Tay. Shout out to Tay.
Yeah, she didn't give up.
We went to KFC to celebrate, and that girl, man, she was so quick, eh? Anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
We, we
Denise
made
got your
podium,
spot,
and
yeah.
it was a tie with another team, but we know for a fact that we were the only ones that made podium, like third place. So,
Yeah.
But the organizers probably felt bad
Yeah.
for them, and it's not their fault, anyways. Like it's the organizers, like
Yeah.
whoever was doing the points and stuff. So they mucked up. So. Yeah, first one day we made podium, and that felt good. Like
Yeah, the experience was so good. It was so like
and then the comp buzz was just like
yeah.
bring on another one.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
when is the
no, it
next
was
one?
because even me, I was
Oh
feeling
my
hyped, but I was
goodness.
just filming it. But
Yeah.
it's because I've never
What do you-
been around
what?
like
Oh,
I've never been around people like that
Yeah.
who cheer like that. I didn't know that that's how CrossFit
yeah.
like works. So yeah,
I think
that was cool.
I think after that was like there were a few people getting tagged. Like you're up next and stuff like that. You were like one of them
Up
to
next
do a
for-
comp.
Oh,
What was that?
I can, no, I didn't do a comp.
No,
on
but
that
you were
year.
getting tagged like you're up next or something like that on
maybe.
Instagram. I
Maybe.
remember.
Yeah?
Like I think so.
Maybe I can, yeah. But yeah, that was my first time like experiencing that type of atmosphere. And man, because when you met me, I was a dancer, like break dancer back there. So I love hype. Like
he was a dancer.
Yeah, I live for the adrenaline. So
Yeah.
I was getting adrenaline just from listening to them scream. Like, but yeah, that was cool. That was a really good experience. And then pretty much it's been like that since. You jumped onto the challenge. After the challenge, then we went and we signed up, and then
Yeah,
with
Ali
Kawa.
was so nice about it because he knew how far we lived, and I was telling him that I will join, and he said, oh. I remember him saying, "Are you sure, sis? Like, just take your time." And he said to me,
He told us to
"Why
come
don't-"
think about
Yeah,
it.
he goes, "Why don't you do the challenge and then just go from there? You don't." He was so nice about it,
Yeah.
but I had already made my mind up since.
Yeah, you made
that
up your
first-
mind first.
Yeah,
Because I
that-
remember us driving there.
yeah, I was-
And then you said to me, like, I think you already told me. You said, oh, you're going to join. And then I was like, oh, are you sure?
Yeah,
Like,
but what do you mean engage?
no, because your call was there now. It's already
yeah,
started.
yeah.
But I remember we were driving there,
Yeah.
and you were saying to me that you're gonna join,
Yeah.
and I was all good for you to join.
Yeah.
But then somehow in the conversation, I said yes as well.
I said to
And then we
you,
joined.
yeah, I was kind of like, oh yeah, all good. Like this is gonna be me. Like this is gonna be my sport, But again, he wants to follow me. He said
What a-
yes. He said yes, but I was like, oh yes, finally I get to do something that's like for me.
Yeah.
And then when you said, well, nah, I was happy, but I was like, oh.
Yeah.
This guy, I think darling today actually proves to me that you really do like to follow.
You're a liar. Well, it's because of the way you're putting it. You're saying like, follow me, and then I'm thinking,
but I'm like, man,
yeah, but okay, yeah, we'll let you have that one. We'll say I follow, yeah. But shout out to Ali and his wife Jen.
Yeah,
So beautiful, like those two there. Man, just how we crossed into like each other's lives through CrossFit.
They're the people like they walk the talk, like they say something and they do it, and they're like they're just the kindest people. You're like
Well, they're
we're
very
just blessed.
Like just a bit of context about them. They're religious. They're very religious people, but they. From our experience, or from my experience, like when you meet them, you don't have to know, like they don't have to tell you that they're religious people. Like you can just feel it. You can just sense like the way that they carry themselves, and when they speak to you, like they don't swear. Like that was the first thing I noticed. Like I've never. Heard them swear, but also the other coaches, right? Like Saya, Jordan, like those guys. But if you guys swear at home or Jordan,
I don't know about Jordan.
but you know what I mean. Like they're really nice like that.
Yeah.
And so we're like we did meet them through the gym, but they're friends. Like they're good friends for us. Well, they really help us be good as well. Like you know.
Yeah, but I really like the way they are. Like they really don't have to put it out there for everyone to see that they do good things for people. They do it without having to show.
So they're good examples of that. Like for other couples, they're a good example to look up to and follow. Like the way that they are.
That's why I believe that's why Kaa is like that, and their growth is crazy.
I think so too.
It's like,
they set like the standard just from that, and then somehow it just like everybody else just knows this is.
But
how
it actually makes you want to be like a good person being around them,
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that's so true. It's like they bring out the best side of you.
Yeah, but Ali brings out the rest when we do the CrossFit. Because everyone's swearing. I'm tired. Like when you accidentally say like, oh, they're like, oh, frick, sorry, like, But that's because we're dying and Ali's program is doesn't make sense some of the days. He wants to kill us. But
But they're really nice people. And if you haven't like been to CrossFit Kaa, man,
we encourage you to try it out,
We encourage,
if you're interested in that sport anyways.
If you're in that sport, and if you're out those ways, if you come from overseas as well, and you're coming to Queensland, to Brisbane, man, go.
Check out CrossFit Kaa.
Go CrossFit Kaa.
Not because, we're saying like the owners are like, the kindest people or like, but like just experience, from first experience, like I say like I have never been to a gym and felt at home, on my first day. But that's Kaa for you.
That's them.
Like, because some people are shy and stuff, but once they go to like Kaa, man, they're like, man, they feel different. They feel at home, and they feel welcome over there. So, and people are scared to try that sport because they say it's for fit and strong people.
Well, I thought that.
Yeah. A lot of people think that. I think
I used to
everybody,
think that.
it's just, but no, give it a go. That sport's for everybody.
Yeah. And when you go to Kaa, you see all kinds of shapes and sizes there.
Yeah. Oh,
and man, they can move.
Yeah.
They're so fit.
Yeah.
They're so fit, like those guys there.
Yeah.
But that goes for CrossFit in general. Like all gyms, all CrossFit gyms, like the sport in general. Man, like there are some really fit people there, regardless of how they look physically. Like they're really, really good.